and fall in great ravines. Colossal steeples to the gods and the machines. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn in two. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Fossil fuels to slavery, political duplicity. Every great commodity's been sold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Your secret science conquers nature's cruel laws, but inside your wires lie a million mortal flaws. Electric sleep, I dream inside my honeycomb. I stay alive inside my hive of skin and chrome. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn in two. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Fossil fuels to slavery, political duplicity. Every great commodity's been sold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Body built anew, spirit lingers torn in two. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Colossal steeples to the gods and the machines. new. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Fossil fuels to slavery, political duplicity. Every great commodity's been sold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Your secret science conquers nature's cruel laws, but inside your wires lie a million mortal flaws. Electric sleep, I dream inside my honeycomb. I stay alive inside my hive of skin and chrome. Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn in two. Metal fingers grip my heart so cold. Fossil fuels to slavery, political duplicity. Every great commodity's been sold. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within.
Hello, 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 howdy. It is I. I am real. I am a person of questionable decisions in life. Hello, Joe. Hello, Scruff. Thank you for the resub, Scruff. We're about to do this. I don't know what I'm thinking, but we decided to join the ladder race. And we're going to see how this works today. And we'll talk, and we'll say things, and we'll do things, and there will be merriment. Hopefully. Money! Hello, Joe. So, we will try to be able to talk about everything that's been going on and whatnot, and we're gonna find out if I can actually race. So we'll see how this all goes, and we'll oops, I didn't start my timer. Already off to a dashing start without the ability to see. the fact that that was... Actually, that's just a mistake on general. That's not because I can't see shit. That's just because I can't determine that numlock was off, and we forgot to turn that on and do that. I can sort of read things. I really can. We're so close, really. The plan, and hello, Holtcash. I guess we're gonna go read the pedestal. You're just bombs. Okay. So, I think I said it on Twitter. If you read me on Twitter, like, thanks. So, basic modes. Anything without entrance rando, I think I can play right now. I really think I can do anything that's not entrance because I can't yet take notes enough to feel comfy, if I'm being honest. So we're kind of probably stay away from entrance rando for just a little longer. But if there's, roughly speaking, if there's a race at a time that I can do it and I can play it because it's a basic-ish mode, we're probably going to try it and just go with the flow. I was gonna try to interpret, but that's hard. Cool. So pretty much in terms of the ladder schedule for the season, if it's open, casual boots, or potpourri, I'll play those 3 modes. If it's retrance, cross keys, or mystery, I will not for the time being. So that is kind of the goal right now. Glove, money, red meringue, arrows. So we'll see. I don't know how long it'll be before I'm ready to do entrance rando again. And I can't... The hard part is I can't really gauge day to day. So that's kind of like the... Not a bad thing, just kind of a question thing. Each day seems a little better. So, but I think playing good old classic Super Nintendo games and Gems of War is about the limit for, roughly speaking. I might be able to do like a turn-based RPG or something, but I haven't really fully committed to starting up a new achievement streak. My thought is that Friday I might officially start a new streak. Oh my god, that's a lamp. I mean, it's only half wrong. In all seriousness, my gems play hasn't been good. But I have enough teams that are kind of like minimal thought that I can kind of just put them together and run. So, cool. I would love to start a new achievement streak. There's still part of me that's, you know, hurt by the fact that I had to end my old one. I don't know what's harder, is the fact that I had to give up the streak or that I had to also give up the challenge badge. Because honestly, that all sucked. Ether, money, flippers, money, heart piece. Oh, I'm starting a new streak. No doubt. The goal, I've wanted to restart. I mean, what people want, I can try to give the people what they want. Sure, why not? I mean, if that's what people are looking for. Hey, that's a bow. We'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, we'll give it some time. We'll see if other people kind of filter in later as... And we'll talk about everything and give an update. A hot tub bed, ooh. Cozy. So, I'm not, like, as I said, I'm not gonna, like, pay super close attention to the ladder schedule, but anticipate that there's just gonna be some... I'm just gonna find ladder races that kind of fit my time, and if I can find one that I can make, I will try to do it. And we might lose, we might win. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm not going to worry about that side of things yet. No, I do want the money. I should get that money, because I'm at way too little rupees right now. Hey, yeah, well, don't worry. Hello. Well, yeah, thanks for welcoming me back. We will talk about what's going on. So, but I'm gonna wait a little bit, because since we just started, and, like, I don't want to have to repeat, like, a ton of times. I'm gonna, like, give people a chance to filter in, and then we'll talk about just the... Oh, that's right. The cone of guard. So we're looking for 2 pendants and 2 crystals in Dark World. We'll be a little bit slow on that information pull. Hey, Zeke. Thanks for the bits. No worries, Scruff. Hey, that's a hammer. Pendant, green pendant, red crystals on the corners. Yeah, we can do some things. We're working on it. As I was saying, I don't know if you heard, Zeke. I'm gonna go through everything and kind of, like, make sure everybody knows what's going on, but we're gonna wait until a little bit further into the stream. Bombos. You know what? Let's do the front of Thieves at least. It is a pendant, but let's do the front. We're not perfect yet, but we're getting there. A little bit at a day at a time. Wow, thrilling front of Thieves so far. A small key and a big key. I mean, the big thing is like right now I can see what's going on the screen, so in some ways that's been enough for me. One item? Exactly. Won't disagree with you there. I mean, yesterday we ran the light speed qualifiers, so yesterday was kind of a test run in small scale, since light speed's only like 30 or so minutes. Nice. I don't know though. I've definitely I had to laugh because even at half capacity or whatever reduced capacity still, I finished third in qualifiers for the Lightspeed tourney. Come on. There we go. So, I ran them off streaming because I was just like, I don't need to do that, and was told not to really, but I ran the 3 yesterday, and apparently my times were just that decent. Don't know what to tell people there. So, when it comes to racing, I've almost felt invincible with everything else that's been going on. So, yeah, we'll try to get some races in when a basic mode aligns well with my schedule, we'll try to do it. Because right now, really, it's just, you know, we're just taking the slow road to recovery. And that's fine. We could clear Swamp Palace. We'd be doing Menu Argus. Hey, those are boots. Boots are nice. Let's get that lamp. Because who knows when we're going to find other fire. So how's everybody else today? How's everybody been? Did you miss me? You miss my voice? Hello? Sorry, I think the best thing I've had to work with over the last 3+ weeks has just been humor. And being like a little shit myself, because it is just... That's about as good as it gets right now. Yeah, the hard part is like the main tourney's going and I had to drop out. Like I qualified for the group stage. So we qualified for groups. We had an assigned group. It was going to be a tough round, but like I liked that, you know, there was a chance. And then everything happened. Life happened. So hopefully we'll get into the next tournament. The next one I'm going to be looking for is the Cross Keys tourney. Definitely a harder tournament to get into, but we're going to see if, you know, we can do it. And then we're actually signed up to be a mentor for the 2021 mentor tourney. If anybody has interest in learning Link to the Past randomizer and, you know, wants to do so, I will be a mentor this year. Just let me know and I can direct you to the Discord where they are currently taking signups. The one thing is you do have to run a seed. They have, or 2 seeds. They do have 2 up. So you're supposed to run them as kind of a gauge to see if you're the right material for the tourney. But it is really just a, you know, it's just kind of a thing of, hey, do you want to do it? And if that's the case, you know, you have that option. And I'm a mentor. So to anybody who's worried that I might be jumping too quick into stuff, believe me, we're not really. I think we're good. Why did I go into Eastern? Eastern's a pendant as well as pod. And I know it's not a ped seed. You know what? Screw it. Like I said, there's no goal necessarily for winning or losing today. It's kind of just I want to run something. Please, give me something good. Although, I guess I'm in go mode, so who cares, right? By Olkesh definition, I'm in go mode, so I'm being too greedy here. But we'll be running lots of seeds, hopefully, and we'll probably be using a lot of different MSUs. So if there's been an MSU that you've been wanting to hear, anticipate you'll get to hear it sometime soon. Well, once again, all these little, like, one-off things are just not really required. I guess that's okay. Up Death Mountain. Let's try it. So, I will need to know all the different Xbox stuff I need to play, because we are, like... The list is probably growing of things I need to... I've missed. I was giving everybody a chance to catch up. Hey, a sword! That's all it was. You know, I just wanted people to have a chance to catch my gamer score, and, you know, that's all. Hey, that's the last medallion. We found all the medallions. That's how we win, right? It's a medallion hunt. Do I win? Let's see if we can still do a glitch. We haven't glitched yet. Please? There we go. We did it! Certified cheater again. But as we slowly get back to, like, full recovery and everything's, like, some sense of normalcy, well, that's back to normal, at least. At least I can still fall to Moldorm. We wouldn't have wanted me to come back and not be able to fall. Exactly. I know, we all missed the ability to talk about Moldorm inconveniences. Boom, boom. And we're really like 31 minutes in. So if the timer doesn't make any sense, it's because I forgot to hit start on the timer at the start of the race. A bottle? Oh my god. So there is plans to do stuff, and we'll try to you know, announce things and get back into the flow. We'll try to commission art again, because I do want to do some more stuff. While we do have the the 5 emotes for all tier 1s. We do have some slots to fill that I do want to get out there. And I have ideas. We need a full be right back screen. And I've been thinking about what I want that to look like. And I know a lot of you have had some input on what it should look like. And I have listened. And I am in agreement. So expect something there. But we'll have to get in touch with Alu again to get that done, because I know he's got his commissions and stuff, so we'll see what the queue looks like, and we're not in any great rush, because we're not fully back. As much as I am me, and it looks like I am me, and I am playing like me, there's still some stuff I've got to kind of get back to normal and recover. So. But I guess the question is, oh wait, we'll wait for Scruff to unlurk. When Scruff's back, I'll go through the deets. I forgot to hit up Super Bunny. But we can clear Swamp, Skull, Ice, Desert. We can actually really start knocking out crystals. But yeah, when Scruff gets back, I'll regale you all with the tale of what's been going on. And where we are and where we're going and all that fun stuff. And what I can or cannot see as it is. So we need a sword, a flute, and an ice rod. I don't know. What does it look like we have here? Let me know, because I'm not even sure myself. If anybody can tell me, like, I would very much appreciate it. It's a ghost? Oh my god, I'm a ghost now? Damn. Am I scary? Am I a friendly ghost? Thanks. And thank you everybody who's been by saying that and, you know, kept me in their thoughts and all for the last 3+ weeks. As I said, we'll go through everything and kind of, you know, explain and where we are and what's going on and all that fun and creepy stuff and how I am mentally, I guess, because I'm sure that, you know, there's definitely the thought of like, am I actually today? You know? If I could get the flute, doing mire and desert together would be really nice. Well, there were 2 items. They were just both garbage. So obviously there is some a flute. Oh my god. So I've been playing so much Gems In the last 3-4 weeks, I have probably gained 30 or 40 levels. It is. You got an epic vault key? Yay! Damn it. Yo, Sean, thanks for the resub. 10 months. You are now 1% on Jeff? Yay! I could do another, like, 50% of Jeff right now. Because I'll show you what I've been doing since not being able to do anything. And hey, Aleph. Your hero, oh my gosh. We'll talk all about that in a little bit, Sean. I was waiting, I was gonna do it, like, kinda when, like, it was a good, like, give everybody kind of a chance to kind of come in. So, we will definitely go through it. I didn't want to start the mountain cave. How am I feeling, though, in general? How do I feel I'm doing? I'm doing pretty good. We've still got a ways to go, but we're definitely a lot better. Still some work to do. Still, I say work, but it's not even really work in a general sense. And thanks for the tweet, Alu. Like, it's not like I'm doing particular work. It's just I have to recover. You know, it's a process. It's you know, every day I'm gonna feel a little bit better, and I just have to deal with that. You know, as much as I'm like somebody who's very like, I can be very assertive and like you know, you all know me, like there's part of me that just wants to go and do stuff, and like I can't right now, and that's frustrating and that's difficult, but at the same time, like I'm completely under no illusion that like I need to let things take their course. Ow. Yo, GFE, thank you. I hope to see you as well in there. And I'll be around for nightly races again. As long as it's not entrance, I will be in a nightly race. So I will make sure to be able to hang out and, you know, do the things. Exactly. Enemizer is an entrance. That's why I voted for 80 keys entrant or Enemizer this week. I actually voted for the 40 bonks and I said AD Enemizer. Because I can't do cross keys yet. It's just not a good idea. What did I pick up? Map? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, whatever it was the only mode that I felt like I could actually run. Yeah, we can read some messages. I have gained the power of literacy again. Or at least partial literacy. We forgot to check Sick Kid. Yeah, we did our first commentary yesterday. So we're back to comming. I'm signed up for comms again. Let's see, what else do we got? Obviously, you know, this is our first ladder race. Trying to think what else. We got an achievement inadvertently. I wasn't trying for it. So we're slowly ramping up. The Steed was boots locked, technically, for completion because of that lamp, but Desert wasn't. We needed 2 items for go. We still need Ice Rod and a sword. So we're gonna get big chest. I mean, I prefer 2 swords, to be honest. But I guess I can't be too picky in my first race back, right? Can't necessarily get everything. Lazy kids mean in general. Lazy kid has a tendency to roll rough seeds, let's be honest. We all do. It is a known fact that Lazy Kid is a jerk. And hello, Dr. Cossack. I did get to see some of your run as part of that retro marathon. Doing some of the, I forget which specific RPG, but I did get to at least see some of it. Don't need that. Of course. You're never supposed to know. I think we're gonna do ice before we do mire. Quick, 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 quick. Because I think like a sword will make a bigger difference for mire, and ice is at least a pretty straightforward dungeon. Like this won't change with whatever equipment I get from a like routing perspective, whereas mire like can be really different if I'm in go mode or not. You okay, Isden? Hello? No. Please, game. Please? I can sort of read chat. It's not perfect, but I can sort of read chat. Ah! I'm closer to whatever my 100% is than might seem, but there's some ways to go. It's just like every day is a little better. So, I didn't count items. Scruff, are you back? Scruff! I know he's getting ready for work and whatnot, so. Oh, 5 crystals. 5 crystals sub-hour is actually really good. Oh wait, it might not be sub-hour. We're just confusing it because the timer's wrong. I started the timer like a minute in. So if my opponent eventually watches this back and goes, "Why is your timer so wrong?" That's why. Oh, Dewey bad meme. Dewey bad meme. Bad meme. Bird toss is a bad meme. Ow. This has been a bad mire too. Now the question is, do I just gamble TR for that ice rod? The problem is that Pod, Eastern, and Thieves all have at least 3 items. Realistically, I can portal preserve the whole way. Really? Really? Why? Why do you give me Godmire when I don't need it? It is a problem. It's an epidemic. When do you get Godmire? When you don't want it. When do you not get Godmire? When you're in go mode. Figures. 0 items. Okay. I played yesterday. Truth be told, I played yesterday. I'm part of Kazdin's Lightspeed tourney, and I ran the 3 Lightspeed qualifier seeds. I also have been watching so much Link to the Past randomizer as part of the main or not even watching, I've been listening to so much of the main tourney. It's kind of ridiculous. It is all a sham. I'm actually, like, clearly just God gamer here. Yeah, the return is really the coming out as just being the best. That's all it is. This is a statement. Of course they did. I'll outrace anybody. Full vision or less. Let's get an arrow upgrade just in case. because I don't know if I'm going to find more arrows, but we're going right for Turtle Rock. Let's do this. Coconut. What about coconut? Okay. No worries. Yeah, I'm going to be around. We'll probably talk about what all's going on soon, but I'll be online for probably at least an hour. Even after I'm done the race, I might stay on for a bit. I don't know what my limit's going to be today, but... better not. Open should not take me more than an hour and a half, or like more than 2 hours. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming by, Aloe. We're looking for Ice Rod. I haven't forgotten anything yet. The question is just, where's Ice Rod? I mean, realistically, it probably is. My plan of attack is going to be pretty much... go through TR. If it's not here, we mirror and go to Eastern. After that, we do Pyramid Fairy into Pod. And then possibly Thieves last. I know it's not Ped, because I had Book at sub-minute, or sub 2 minutes. Within like the first 5, I guess. I had a Book and I read the Ped. It's not on Ped. So, I do know that. But I'm going to play the odds that Ice Rod is here and just continue to just blitz Crystal Dungeons. Like, this is the strategy. This is how you play. Tempered Sword's nice. But every Crystal Dungeon has been fully cleaned out. But this is the strategy, you know, if you've got Crystal Dungeons and all I'm looking for is Ice Rod, I'm going to anticipate that it's in its home away from home. Like, if there's a location or two that's last location material right now, technically Bumper Ledge and Graveyard Ledge are pretty isolated. Spike Cave's pretty isolated. So, like, those are kind of bad locations for me. The Pendant Dungeons, of course. Quakefish is always kind of a big contender for me. But, like, you know, this is the right play in my mind for this point. Safety door just in case, because at this point, if it's not here, we're going to have to... We're in go mode. We're in great go mode now. See? Ice Rod is on Laser Bridge. I know, right? Who would have guessed? We didn't even have to step foot in a pendant dungeon today. Oops. We messed up the quick kill, so we just went 5 slashes. Sure. Yep, good enough. We haven't been playing super clean, but we've been playing clean enough. 13? Sure. Six, 10. I know Joe's a 7. She has eternal dibs on 7. $18 from Ulkesh, okay. Please. Eternal dibs is not a thing? Okay. Hello, Smolkies? 6, 7. Let's just say I've been watching people use red meringue in that room and I know how to use it now. I'm a red meringue fan. I've always been a red meringue fan. I can do it with blue, but I prefer red. Let's see, we're 9 in so far. 10, 11, 12, 13. And yes, Joe has eternally been always guessing 7. Roughly speaking, yes. For some reason, you just seem to not... It's never 7 when you're here. I don't know why. Can we do a quick ice Armos kill? No. Dang it! $18, $19. One of those times when the Leo strat would have worked. I am not a fan of it, but it would have worked that time. No, I didn't. That is the proper order for that room. You do top right, bottom right, bottom left, top left. Because when you open the top left chest, it creates the floor holes. So you always open that one last. What is a modified Leo strat? Because I know it's like... The explanation I've heard is it's based on key numbers. So... I don't even go full right. I hate full right. My strategy is hope. If I get a key, I go right to compass room. If I don't, I go full left. Just like I did today. Time to make the bacon. You know, it's so crazy having red mail, not having to worry about damage. So where were silvers? Eastern Palace. Wow. And we're done. And we won. And we finished in sub hour and a half. And Karma's rating with a party of 1. Hello, Karma. And a good opponent too, to be honest. We faced off against Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. So a good opponent, by far. A nice, good one to kind of get started with again. And honestly, a gamble paid off. Like, I would say I was very tempted to go into Thieves Town because Front of Thieves had one item. The only item in the Front of Thieves Town was half magic. And it just, I just decided to leave. And if I had decided to stay, that could have made a difference. We decided to go up to Turtle Rock without Ice Rod and only Master Sword. We found a Tempered, and then we found Ice Rod on Laser Bridge. So I don't know what he did. He's just about to be into the Gauntlet, so it's a decent win on my part. Either way. I'm feeling confident in my own ability. And Rust, the Rust is there. I know that. there are things I can still improve upon. Like, there's been a slight reduction in my execution right now, and I'm really relying on the fact that I just know what I'm doing. Because I have my style, and my style works. So. Okay, we're going to let the credits roll, of course. I'm going to go refill my water. When I come back, we're going to talk about what happened. We're going to go through everything that happened in the last month, I guess, or roughly thereabouts. So I'm going to refill my drink. If you need something, go, get a snack, get a drink, use the facilities, whatever. I'll be right back, and we'll talk. Oh no, Scruff, you have to go? Darn, I was about to talk too. But there will be a VOD, and if anybody misses it, I'll try to clip or, post the VOD, of course, later, and we'll kind of go over everything. So if people are missing stuff. But yeah, we did win. And my opponent did just finish. About 8 minutes separating us. So, okay, let's see. What should we swap to screen-wise? This one. This works, right? This is sufficient. Let's close up all the Link to the Past stuff, though, at the same time. Okay, so my gut ended after 6 crystals. Okay, so let's talk. So, what is the timeline here? So, April 21st, I guess, or April 20th. Yeah, Tuesday, April 20th, late that night, I came in after taking out the trash, which, just doing normal stuff. And as the night was progressing, my vision started to get blurry in the left eye. Slowly but surely that night, it got blurrier and blurrier. We called the eye doctor. They said, take a look in the morning. If it's still bad, call us again and we'll set up an appointment. I woke up Wednesday to a red color in my eye. So I knew that I had the retinal hemorrhage in the left eye, similar to what we saw in August in the right eye. They confirmed that diagnosis at the doctor that day. Then the next day I met with my specific eye doctor. He gave an eye injection into the left eye that day, and we kind of just went with that. With a plan to meet again on Monday, and for me to get an appointment with my general physician to get pre-surgery certification. Monday, went in to see him. He said, we're going to do surgery this week. And we pretty much agreed. That later that day, I saw my general physician. She also agreed, and we scheduled the actual. Everybody was on board for me to do surgery. Got a COVID test. Blah blah blah. All that fun stuff. So we went in for Thursday. The plan was that Tuesday that week was originally going to be my proposal for my dissertation. I had assembled my committee. I had gotten everybody to agree to April 27th. And then we had to cancel everything because of that. Sent my slides over to my advisor. She presented, or not presented, she forwarded the slides to them. So I'm guessing either I'll give a presentation at a slightly later date, or I'll receive some written questions from them to answer kind of off to the side, depending on how everything proceeds. So April 29th was surgery on the left eye. Pretty much the same vitrectomy that we had back in November for the right eye, but slightly different. According to my eye doctor, before the two surgeries, the damage already done in the right eye was to a greater extent than what he saw in the left. We also were not able to put in the extra work into the left eye ahead of time, so I had the bleed was what caused me to go in for the right eye. For the left eye, he was able to put in some laser work to kind of start curbing some of the problems before they could expand. He also was able to do some injections in the right eye to help the left eye. And I had also gotten my blood sugars under control in that time period as well. To anybody who hadn't heard, right before that bleed, my blood sugar, my A1C was down to a 5.7. So I am now a well-managed diabetic, according to my numbers. So big victories in a short time for learning and kind of getting into the flow. So we went into surgery on Thursday, the 29th. I was scheduled for about 1 o'clock surgery. I was my doctor's only patient for the day. Got there about 11:30ish. Found myself waiting for a very long time. It was almost 2 o'clock and I hadn't seen my doctor or gone back to meet anybody, or I had been in the back already, like I had an IV hooked up and everything for the day, and we just hadn't really done anything. Found out that the surgeon before mine had like 5 surgeries back to back and was behind. Eventually, they started to catch back up, and my surgeon and I talked. My doctor and I talked. He's also my surgeon. We went through everything. To anybody who knows me, like, I was kind of quiet. I don't know. I like to believe I'm a analytic person, that I'm cool, calm, and collected for the most part, and can just kind of roll with the punches. And I think there's part of me that tries to put on a smile and tries to shrug it off with a bit of humor at times, just to kind of get around everything. But that day was definitely a rough one, just from the standpoint of it's scary. I knew it was the right thing to do. I knew that surgery was what was necessary, but deep down, you can tell me that I have to have surgery on my left eye, and I can be scared shitless because there's a finality to it that I wasn't sure how to take. The emotional side of everything just doesn't want to kind of recognize that. That's difficult, and that's not going to be something that my mind is just going to put off. And my surgeon recognized it. My doctor was very clear. He was like, "You seem very unsure of it today." And I told him, he and I have talked a ton over the last 8 months. I trust him very much. And like, he knows where I'm coming from. He knows what I do. He understands, like, he asks about my studies and stuff like that. So like, I really trust him, and he was really nice to kind of talk me through it. My mom and I talked some as well, and like, we just kind of went through everything as best as possible. Surgery went well. For as long as I had to lay on that table, to those of you who don't know, they do what they call a twilight anesthesia. What that means is they put me under for 2 to 3 minutes. And in that time, what they do is they actually apply all the local anesthesias to this part of the face, so they can do the surgery without me feeling anything here, but they want me awake for it. So I was actually awake the whole time. I couldn't see anything, so don't worry, it wasn't like any truly super scary thing. It's just like I wasn't out for it. They prefer to kind of leave you awake for these if possible, and that's what they did. After surgery, or at the end of surgery, he put in a gas bubble. Over the course of surgery, what they do is they remove the vitreous gel from your eye, clean it out, so that got the blood out. I did not have as massive of a bleed in the left eye as I did in the right, so that was a great sign. The amount of scar tissue he had to remove from my left eye was also much less than that in the right eye, so those were two amazing signs. And he put in a gas bubble because we were not looking at a detachment of the retina at the time. The right eye, part of what kind of made it a more serious thing was that when we got ready for where like right before surgery on the right eye, he had noticed what he called tenting in the right eye, where he could see that a detachment was beginning to form slowly from the blood sitting there for so long. And that was a sign that we had to go in for the right eye. We didn't have that in the left. So we put in a short-acting gas bubble, which means I can't fly for right now. No flying for a bit. So sorry, I can't get on a plane. So I'm not going any grand travel plans for right now. And we met the next day to remove the eye patch he placed. Said the words that we used at the time. Right. Hero Business is on hiatus for a bit. So what he said was he used the words cautiously optimistic that Friday, which was kind of the theme of what a lot of you heard through the grapevine, whether through my brother, Tom, my ramblings on trying to type. So for that first day, and for many days, like my right eye was better than my left, and that's, for those of you who know how bad my right eye is right now, like that's saying something. But they checked my eye pressure that day, noticed that the eye pressure in the left eye was a little high, was a bit elevated. So they prescribed me some eye drops for that. I was taking 4 eye drops to start. We had an eye pressure reducer, an antibiotic, a dilator, and a steroid. Then I saw him again on Tuesday. They checked my eye pressure that day. It was down to normal levels again, and they decided we couldn't remain off the eye pressure meds. So I was back to 3. Eye pressure has looked good since, so no issues there. And the big thing is within the first few days, I had what I called microscope vision. I could bring, so just as kind of an idea, this is one of my eye drops. This is my antibiotic eye drop here. I have 4 of these bottles that are all different, and I was kind of just trying to figure out which bottle was which. So it's a little hard when you want to be mostly self-dependent and also can't be self-dependent. So that day I'm looking at these bottles like this, and I realize that when I bring it really, really close, I can read it perfectly. That, like, within the first couple of days. And I mentioned this at my follow-up appointment that Tuesday, 4 or 5 days after surgery, and my doctor says that's a really good sign. Don't be surprised when your magnifying lens vision goes away, because it's not going to last. But the fact that you can read things close distance with such clarity and can actually see at that level is a great sign for going forward. So over that week, couldn't really see much, couldn't type much, couldn't do much of anything. I had left a Twitch page and a YouTube page open all the time just so I could kind of like get onto pages to watch your streams or see YouTube videos or just kind of try to listen and have something to do. I was still playing Gems of War, but with the right eye, it was only just barely possible. So since then, there's not a lot to report, I guess. I've wore an eye patch for 2 weeks to bed. I only had to lay face down for a day. That Thursday night was a face down day. But from Friday onward, it was pretty much just sleep facing down and just kind of, don't be lying on your back. And that's pretty much all I had to do for sleep. So a lot better than it was last year during Extra Life. No like multi-day face down crap. So the last week is where we're kind of brought us to today. Within the last week, what had happened is that we had my normal appointments, but the big thing is that I'm actually seeing now. Obviously I must be able to see because, I did a race. But what I am seeing now at this point is, like I'm starting to be able to read things, at least with some ability. It's not perfect. There is some blurriness. I think the best descriptor I've had this week is, do you know, like, you watch TV shows, do you know when they have a dream sequence and somebody knows they're in a dream, or like it's supposed to convey that you're in a dream and there's this haze to everything? Like it's a smokiness haze to the scene. The last week has kind of been a dream sequence haze in my eye. The way it's been described is like an ooze that's in my eye right now that is slowly cleaning itself out. So just my surgeon could go in, my doctor could go in again and remove it all, but it should naturally clear on its own. It just is taking time, but every day there's less. So like beginning of the week, light kind of just would bleed everything and just be a blur. So it was like full on dream sequence haziness. But I would have these morning clear periods. So I'd wake up, I'd sit up completely, and I would look out and colors would look normal. And I could sort of kind of read things or see things better. And like that was, beginning of the week. Just going from like last Sunday to this Sunday, it has been night and day in a sense, where I can see relatively clear all day. There is still a haziness, and like reading the chat right now, like there's still some of it, and there's still this bleed of the light where like it kind of like obscures things. And like if I try to look at my phone, like I can look at my phone and see what time it is easily right now, but like reading things on the phone is still a bit blurry. It gets better every day though. Like I'm almost to the point where I can read something like Facebook. I can sort of read Twitter. Discord on my phone's getting a little better day by day, but like I can fully read Discord on my computer right now. I can read a Twitch chat. If I need to zoom in a little bit, I can. Stuff against a white background is still the hardest just because of how bright it is. So to anybody who does accommodation type things and, the ability to work with other things and these adaptive modes and these accessibility options, dark mode is your friend. It is definitely your friend. You're right, Joe. Dark mode is a great thing. underappreciated side of apps. And every dark mode available has been amazing for me, and has made my life a lot easier, just in the last week. So like Discord, True Achievements, Twitter, even like Apple's own accessibility options with color inversions or smart color inversions has been a really big help to me. And like Facebook's the big offender here. To be honest, is that Facebook, I can't find a dark mode. So like that's the one that kind of is bright and terrible to have to look at. But that's okay. I can avoid the terribleness of Facebook, I guess. But every day is looking better even still. Like I'm starting to be able to read against a white background. It's not perfect. I'm still failing an eye test big time, but like from 1 week post surgery, I could kind of see a blur of letters. Till this past Thursday, I could read the top line of a vision chart, which isn't good. Believe me, that is terrible. But to say that was, that's 2 weeks after surgery and I can start to almost read a vision chart is amazing. And every day I notice it. Every day there's a little more visible, a little less blur, a little less haze, a little. The other one is the bubble itself. So first things first, you kind of, I said to the doctor the one day, I was like, there's this line in the center of my eye right now, and I just didn't realize what it was. I was like, am I seeing my stitches that you use to sew up everything? He's like, stitches, line. I'm like, yeah, it's like right in the center of my vision. He's like, oh, that's the bubble. And I kind of didn't notice it. And then day to day to day, the bubble is more bubble shaped to me. It's just that much smaller. So there's just this dark circle in my eye. And every day I notice a little less of it because it's a fast acting gas that will go away on its own. From where it was, I think the other day he said it's about 15% of its original size. So there is still a gas bubble in my eye that is still going to work its way out, but every day it's just a little bit smaller, and it's getting to a more manageable level. The only thing that's annoying about it, the hardest thing right now for me to do is actually eat, because like if I'm looking straight ahead and like if I was to hold a conversation with somebody, you're not in the bubble's vision area. But the bubble, like if here's level, like right in front of me, the bubble is like here as I look straight forward. It's right below my level vision. And you think about when you eat, you got your plate in front of you, and that's like right where the bubble is. So I am definitely a stumbling idiot when I eat a little bit. I gotta look down and look very intently at food right now, and like doing a lot of normal things when it comes to eating is actually kind of funny right now. I was, I'm making up my plates for dinner. I'm making my food for lunch and stuff, and there's definitely times when it's like, what am I doing? And I'm kind of like an idiot at times, and that's fine. I'm getting used to it, and it's getting easier day to day. So like I'm close. I don't expect to drive anytime soon. I'm not in a rush to drive right now. I don't have anywhere to go anyway. I'm on a medical leave in a sense from working for a bit. My advisor has been just amazing. She is like, I can't speak highly enough of the help I've gotten from her, from my family, from everybody. It's just like there's people here who are able to support and make sure that I haven't had any problems. I wish I could have done my proposal 2 weeks ago. I really do. Like, I wanted to propose. I so wanted to propose, and just get that kind of behind me and be, in the final stretch in the last year. But we're going to progress. the plan is still there. You know, she and I have talked. I'll probably call her later, this week, talk to her again, just because, like, I want her updated as well as all of you and all family and friends to know what's going on and make sure everybody's kind of just aware. Like, this isn't like an overshare or anything. Like, I'm not going to tell you all my medical details. Like, oh, do you need to know how tall I am or how much I weigh? Ooh, no. But, like, I do want people to know you're all friends. So we'll slowly be back to normal. As I said, like, my goal is to run these ladder races. I don't know what the times are going to be that I can make. I don't have all the time in the world, I do have all the time in the world right now, to be honest. I have nothing better to do. I seriously had been bored out of my mind. I really have just wanted to do things. I told my doctor on Thursday that as great as I'm feeling, I am frustrated more and more by the day, because for as great as I feel, it is so difficult to not be able to do everything. But yeah, so I will try to keep a look on the ladder schedule. I'm looking already. Tomorrow has a casual boots at noon, maybe. You have. I was gonna say, it lined up perfectly. You doing your everyday streams for a month. It was like we planned it. But hi, Tom. It happens. As I said, losing my achievement streak, losing my TA challenge, having to drop out of the main tourney, like, all of it sucks. There is so much that I have been frustrated about outside of all my fears, all of my worries in the last month. It is one thing to, dealt with it over the last 4 weeks. It is another to have sacrificed things in the process, and they're not inconsequential. They're not important. Like, an achievement streak for 6.5 years, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It is just something I wish I didn't have to give up. Failing to be able to complete Crab, it sucked. I was 4 away, and I thought if there was a way I could have done it, I would have. I wanted to, but it couldn't happen. So I've been, I've taken the time to recuperate, and I've been able to do that, and I will continue to take time to recuperate. There are still things to do, but I will say Thursday, I got an injection in the right eye, and the exact discussion we had that day was, the recovery's going well, and it is as good as he could have hoped for. And that is an amazing sign. That is exactly the kind of words I wanted to hear, and I can't be happier there. And as kind of where things are going, the left eye still has a bit of recovery to do from surgery, but he started discussing returning to the right eye. And the fact that is even a discussion at this point tells me he's feeling good about the left eye, and that, the signs are there, and whether that means it's going to be another month before all this gunk and ooze is gone, or another 2 weeks, or a month and a half, I don't know. I don't know when everything's going to be back to how it was, or if it's going to be what it was, or what it's going to be. But by the end of this, whether that means glasses or I can't drive or I can drive with glasses or what. Like, these are all things that we will get to. And we'll see those changes and we'll see what that means. But there is hope. There is reason to look forward. There is reason to believe I'll be able to do things again and, be back. And I think my goal at this point is to say that I'm going to start a new achievement streak. Will it go as long as that one? Will it become my longest streak? I doubt it. I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know if I can say in 6.5 years I'll still be doing achievement streaks. But I want to start one. It's kind of for me at this point to restart again. And I think what I can say is I'm going to start my next achievement streak on my birthday. To anybody who doesn't know, this Friday is my birthday. May 21st. So we're going to start the achievement streak on my birthday. Or at least that's the plan. And we're going to try to keep it going. And we're going to see how long it goes. I don't have a care. It goes 100 days, 365 days, 1,000 days, whatever it does. It's just... I think for me, it's just returning back to what I want, what life is, and try to have that something I can control again. Because that's the hard part, is just kind of... And I'll, Alu, I had said it earlier, I will be in touch. I have ideas. I've been thinking about kind of the things I want for that Be Right Back screen, and the other emote slots. So, I'll be in touch because I'm going to put you to work again. There's going to be some commission work to do again. I promise. Because I definitely, I want to stream and I want to be able to hang out in this form with all of you still. I want to race. I want to play Xbox. I want to go back to that and be able to kind of keep up with it. Hopefully, that means maybe getting the to-do list stuff done, or the some of your requests, because I know there's quite a few still in the queue. I'd consider just refunding everybody all their points and kind of starting from scratch again. But I don't know if I want to do that yet, so maybe we'll try to still hit them. I'll see what happens. I haven't committed one way or the other yet. I do want to get back to it. I do want to, kind of have a thing. Do I want to finish some walkthroughs? I do. It's ironic, right as I was kind of getting back into the flow and kind of prepared to do them again, I was starting to put some notes together to rewrite the Gems of War walkthrough, and I was starting to find that creative energy again, and it sucked that getting hit by that kind of stopped that from me. I'm hoping that it's that was a temporary setback though, and Talos can get done. I do want to finish Talos. It has always been my goal to get that one out. It's long overdue. Betham's... Yeah, and that's... Joe, I will definitely let you know. I have not pushed, I have played 2 video games in the last week now. The one that I've played the most of is Gems of War. I am just the pro at Gems, as always, and Link to the Past. So the 2 probably most prominent games for me I have been playing. And when I am ready to... I want to be able to say that I can read everything again. And I'm not there yet. I can read enough playing Link to the Past to see text on that screen, and it's so big, and similar for Gems. It's so much more color-based and image-based, and the little bit of text, I can read it. That's necessary right now, but I don't want to just jumping into a game that's going to be full text based or that I have to read a lot more, I'm not there yet. And I understand that. Like that's the thing. When I say there's that frustration, it is because I can see so much, because I feel so great. I never learned piano. Um, but it's because of all these things, like because of how far I've come in 2 weeks. Like that's the crazy thing. I went under the knife 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, this past Thursday, I had surgery. And in those 2 weeks, I am so close. Like I feel so much better. I told my physician, my general doctor at my pre-surgery meeting, she was asking, how do I feel? And I told her, since managing and working on managing my diabetes, I feel better. We have my blood sugars under control. We got my blood pressure back to normal levels. Like little things that I kind of just had written off in my mind for years as just stress. Like I can't stress it enough. Listen to, yourself in a sense of just not like, I think there's definitely points where we can all just look at life and go, it's stressful and it sucks, and the physical toll it can take on you. But sometimes there's something deeper, and not to make people, anxious about it or, worry about it all the time, because I don't think that's a good habit either. But, definitely get yourself looked after at times. It's so important. And like, it's just been a huge change for me. Like 8 months ago versus today is just, I'm a completely different person, but I also feel better. Even with all the shit. Okay? For as much as I'm going to miss, and hopefully, we'll have some improvements in the right eye and continued improvements to the left eye. And so my vision gets more quote unquote normal. I feel better today than I did 8 months ago. Okay? And like, that's the most important thing to me, is that I can say that. I can say to both my doctors that I feel improved. I feel better. And I physically feel better. Not just mentally, not just emotionally. I physically feel different. Right. And it's so tough. It is. It's, I had bad habits and I've broken so many of them. I've joked about it the last couple of weeks. I don't remember the last time I had caffeine. My caffeine intake was strictly because of soda. I haven't had a soda in forever. It feels like, and that's fine. I've told my brother, like, it's not even like major changes. My doctors did not tell me to uproot everything. It is not, having to completely change everything. I am not in bad shape for it. Seriously, the only things I've cut out was sugary beverages. I don't have I was never a big sweets person, to be honest. I've made minor changes. I eat a little bit less for some things. Like if I'm going out, I have less of it. But I could still have a piece of cake. I can still get some candy. I'm just going to have a little bit less. The meds that I'm taking are controlling everything well. All of my other bodily numbers are fine. It's just, it's going to be a process, and it's what I live with, and it's fine. I am going to continue working through it, and we'll be here. And that's good. So as I said, we'll do some extra streams, or streams in general. Probably a little bit more Link to the Past focused for now, just because that's kind of my comfort zone on what I feel I'm able to play reliably right now. As we get further, maybe that changes. I'll probably take the rest of this week off from Xbox achievements as well. Well, the plan is I'll get my first achievement on my birthday again, and we'll start a new streak. Friday is another eye doctor appointment for me, and we're gonna get another eye injection. We're doing the left eye on Friday, so we've got a plan and we've got a process right now. So it's gonna continue. And I do appreciate everybody hanging out today. We'll continue to do our thing and grow this channel and grow a community, because that's what we've always wanted to do. We've always wanted to be myself and worry not, or have hope that I will continue to be myself, and the person I was before you will see. Okay? It's gonna be a bit wait still until we kind of are truly back, but we're getting there, and we will continue to. So expect to see me around a little bit more. I'm still, I can't see everything. I'll still probably type like a raving lunatic on occasion, but it's better. It's getting there. You see the progress. I'll try to be a little bit more communicative online and stuff, but little by little. I think that's going to do it, though, for me today. I'm not actually going to stream gems. I'm going to play gems, but we're not going to stream it. So instead, we're going to find somebody to go raid. And I saw a bunch of friends go live. So we're just going to see. I can't raid that. Darn. Thanks, Alu. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Olcash, Scruff, Tom, Dan, Andrew, Phoenix Goon, Kaysden, Sean, Zeke. Trying to think if I Dr. Cossack today, Karma for the raid. I think that was everybody I saw today in chat. Just scrolling through, seeing if I missed anything. Of course, Scruff and Sean with resubs. We're almost to a year. I can't believe it. Even with this break, if you kept subbing throughout or resubbed during this or didn't cancel your sub, I really appreciate it. I know not streaming, we lost a few followers, but it's no big deal. And, we'll be hopefully continuing to build up and see where things go. But everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see you all again this week, I hope. I promise. We are going to try to get some stuff in. But until then, have a great rest of the day. Great rest of your weekend. What time for what on Friday? I don't know if I'm going to actually... I don't know if we're going to stream on the birthday yet. I have not decided. I will consider it. I haven't committed fully yet to a stream. Let me see. The problem is, Joe, is that an eye injection on Friday in the morning is going to have me in a rough spot for the rest of the day. I won't be in pain, but my eye gets a little... My left eye is the one getting it. And eye injections make me... makes my eye water a lot. And makes me blink a lot more and generally close the eye a lot. So I might not feel up to it. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I really don't know. I'm not going to commit to anything yet for Friday. It's in the morning. It's like a 10:45 or 10:15 appointment. We'll see. It's in the morning, so realistically, I might be able to do something in the afternoon. Um, we'll see how I'm feeling. But I'll keep everybody posted. I'll probably be streaming earlier in the week as well. I haven't looked at the ladder schedule, but half of the seed types I feel comfortable streaming. If it's open, casual, boots, or potpourri, expect I might enter. Hey, John. Yep, we did our first ladder race today. So if anybody missed the kind of breakdown of the last 4 weeks and what happened and where I'm at now, oh man, I would love to, John. I will. I'm calming again. I'm signing up for comms for the main tourney. Maybe I will for Challenge Cup. I'm also signed up to be a mentor and a commentator for the mentor tourney this year. If any of you have interest in tackling Link to the Past randomizer, the mentor tourney as part of the Go Mode podcast is currently having signups for this year's mentor tourney. It's meant for more beginners, but it's open. So, and I'm a mentor. And you can take it as seriously or not as you wish. So, we're slowly back. But yeah, if you missed any of the update, the VOD will be saved and posted to YouTube. Or uploaded to YouTube, so there is going to be a record of that, and I might highlight it as just a kind of large timeline for everybody to kind of see and understand what's happened in the last 4 weeks and where we're going. But I will see everybody later this week, I promise. Okay? Thank you all again. We're going to be closing it down, though, for today. It was a pleasure to be back for, just a brief 2.5 hour stream in a sense. I know we got kind of into the habit of doing these 4 hours, 5 hours plus usually, but I wanted to baby steps today. Just a seed, a quick race. Thank you all. I really do mean it. Like your messages of support, the constant knowledge that I've had a group such as all of you around means so much. And, I can't thank you all enough for that. So, thank you. Have a good rest of your day.